Michal joins us live from Kiev and has more on that. Michal.
Well, right now, the Maidan behind me is quiet and calm, except for some music that's playing in the background. The resignation of Prime Minister Azarov has been a step in the right direction. However, whether or not it's going to be enough, that's questionable. For example, opposition leader Arseniy Yatsenyuk has stated that, this position has been offered to him by the president himself, but he says it's not right for me to take this position, and it is not why thousands of people have taken the streets. So basically he's saying, there much more needs to be done. So let's take a look now at what happened at the latest developments from Kiev.
In
Kiev, between the police barricade and the protesters' barricade, a priest prays. A prayer of stability for Ukraine, a prayer in hopes that a peaceful solution to the ongoing crisis can be found by the current government. And according to his statements, with that intention in mind, Ukrainian Prime Minister Mykola Azarov resigned to President Viktor Yanukovych on Tuesday. The move came as Parliament held an emergency session aimed at resolving some of the issues keeping the nation in a state of crisis. With thousands of protesters in the streets, regardless of the freezing temperatures, Parliament members voted to repeal most of the anti-protest legislation passed on January 16th. The scrapping of these laws was one of the major demands of protesters, many saying the ban on virtually all forms of public protest was a violation of their basic human rights. Yet key issues remain unresolved. Opposition leaders and anti-government protesters want President Yanukovych gone.
It hasn't changed anything. If he remains in power, nothing will change. They need to be ousted completely. Then everything will be normal.
Meanwhile, members of Yanukovych's Party of the Regions and its allies believe Yanukovych's resignation is not an option and emphasize that Ukraine is a democracy.
It is out of the question, totally out of the question. Next year we have elections and the people will decide who is right, whether they will prolong the president's stay or not. It will be up to the people.
Another issue opposition lawmakers will press for is amnesty for activists, a crucial law especially for the over 200 protesters jailed since the protests first began in November of last year.
Well, Wednesday is certainly going to be an important day in Kiev. One matter to follow will be the voting of the parliament on the amnesty bill that is draft bill right now. There has been a statement by the opposition leader Tagnibok, who is from Svoboda. He said that they will work all night long to try to prepare a bill that will be accepted by the leaders in the parliament and that it will be in favor of the protesters. And another important topic will be the fact that EU's High Representative Catherine Ashton will be in Kiev meeting with President Yanukovych. So more important issues, more important days here in Kiev in the next days. Back to you, Elaine.
All right, CCTV's Michal reporting live from Kiev.